Hello YouTube, I'm Vince White. I'm an employment attorney, and on this channel, we answer publicly posted questions from YouTube users, getting folks the answers they need from an employment attorney. We have a question here from Michael. Michael may have used his full name, so we're not going to use his full username. Michael from Phoenix asked us, "Hi Vincent, shout out from Phoenix." Hey Phoenix, what's up? I got a buddy from Phoenix. He's a cool guy. I assume you were also, in the same vein, a cool guy. My supervisor threatened to hurt me by sending me home with no pay for substandard work. His threat caused my PTSD to severely worsen after I informed HR, and he retaliated against me for 2 months. After which I took a leave of absence to get well via my psychiatrist and medication. Do I have a case of retaliation? Okay. So we are specifically dealing with the retaliation standard only under the federal statute here. I am not allowed to advise you as to the retaliation or statutory laws of Arizona. Okay? The first question I would have is this threat tied to substandard work somehow tied to your disability, your PTSD, your post-traumatic stress disorder, right? If this supervisor is starting to hurt you in connection to or because of your disability, or because they have not properly accommodated you for your disability, and that's why there's this perception that you're engaged in creating substandard work product, then that is potentially a discrimination case. Potentially, right? Let's not ignore the fact that, like, if I just go to work, I do a bunch of garbage work, can't swear anymore, the people have spoken. We'll see. We'll see. So if I go to work and I do a bunch of substandard work and it's not great, and they're like, "Vince, we're going to give you fewer cases because you work as substandard all of a sudden," that would not be discrimination. That would be me being punished, me being hurt for doing crap work, right? By the same token, if I go to work and I'm like, "Hey guys, I am," I'll pick your disability. "I'm suffering from PTSD. It's making it really hard for me. I'm seeking treatment right now, but I need a couple of accommodations to make sure my work product is as good as it always was." And their response to that is like, "We're going to hurt you. We're going to cut your pay. We're going to do this. We're going to do that." That's clearly a discrimination claim, right? So we're just firming up the discrimination claim. And here in this context, we're only talking about retaliation that flows from you complaining of discrimination, right? So you went to HR and you complained. The question then becomes, what did you complain about? If you complained about discrimination, or if your employer should have known, if a reasonable employer would have known you were complaining about discrimination, I'm not giving you the actual standards, this is a way to think about these things, then you've engaged in a protected activity. And if they retaliate against you for engaging in that protected activity, you then have a retaliation claim, right? So if you went to HR and you're like, "Listen, this boss says I'm doing a substandard work and he cut my hours to hurt me," and that's all you said, that's probably not going to give rise to a retaliation claim. But conversely, if you go to HR and you say, "Hey, my boss did some stuff to hurt me because of my disability, and I think it's discrimination," and they then act against you, you then face a negative workplace consequence as a result of that complaint, of that protected activity, right? Making that complaint is a protected activity, then yes, you certainly do have a potential retaliation claim under the federal law. Speak with local counsel for your state law rights. Now, I guess your question is, do I have a case of retaliation? Hopefully I answered that with the ability, the information you require to apply the facts to a test, because I don't have all the facts here, right? I don't know what you said to HR. I don't know what your boss was doing or why your boss was doing it. There's a lot I don't know, right? But I tried to give you the full test, the full way to think through this, to apply the facts of your situation, which only you know, to this. If not this, then, see which one fits, and hopefully you can make a determination as to whether or not it's retaliation. The other way to go about it is call a local employment attorney. if they're worth anything, they'll be thrilled to speak with you for 10, 15 minutes, and hopefully they can give you an answer, right? It's going to be much easier for them to answer you in an active live conversation between human beings than me to answer you through posts on YouTube. But I did my best. And if it was helpful, like, subscribe, comment down below. If it was not, tell me how I failed you. I will try to make you follow up. I swear. Take care.